what you're doing in my life. Thank you for every blessing that you've given me. I thank you for every bit of wisdom you've given me as well. Lord, I thank you, Father, for continue to draw people, Father, by your spirit, Father, as you teach and preach through me. I ask you, Father, that each and every day, Father, that I serve you, Father, and we serve you, Father, like it's our last day. We get anything right, Father, that we got wrong. You make our crooked road straight and our rough road smooth. You be a left our feet and light our child. We continue to serve you every five, Father. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. Amen. Let's go to 1 Corinthians chapter 9. 1 Corinthians chapter 9. First Corinthians chapter 9 is really dealing with us having wisdom and how to use our liberty toward one another. We must understand that just because we have the freedom to do things, and just because we know what our freedoms are, we must make sure that we use them wisely. Because sometimes, even in our freedom, we cause other people to stumble if they haven't gotten the knowledge of the freedom that we have. What I mean by that is not pushing our freedom among other people, just living the life before them, hoping that they eventually get where we're coming from and try to go where we're going. We have to make sure that we never push anything on them, because once you start pushing, you push them away. God is a God of drawing, not pushing away. So we must make sure that we're in the right spirit, and make sure that we'll be able to be relatable to the people that we're trying to witness to. A lot of times in life, we're not relatable. We don't take time to learn really what people are going through. We don't ever listen to them for real. We just want to give them the word. And that's fine, but let's give them a word in season. Let's have a listening ear. Let's not always want to talk. Let's actually take time to listen to where a person is coming from, because you can't really give sound advice if you really don't know where that person is coming from. So let's always be mindful of that. And Paul in this chapter is basically he must humble himself to understand and learn where people are at that moment, and not use his leadership to look down on people, but use his leadership to cover in people on that he can get to where he is. And a lot of times we don't do that, and also we always looking at differences more than we look at similarities when it comes to churches, when it comes to denominations. We always talk about the differences. We never talk about the similarities. And if you never want to talk about the similarities, then you're never going to be able to be one with the person. You're never going to be able to relate to the person. So you're never going to be able to reach them, because you're always thinking about they don't do whatever they don't do like you do. And a lot of times we can't reach people because we only see the negative. We never see the positive. I want you to understand it. You can find positive in anybody if you look forward. Because God looked and saw positivity in you when you was at your most negative point in your life. Because if you didn't, you wouldn't be here today. So let's go to 1 Corinthians chapter 9. Paul said, I am not an apostle. Am I not free? Basically, he wanted to start off like that because he talked about his authority first, because he wanted you to understand that he understands that he has the authority as an apostle, but he's about to humble himself later on in this chapter. So what he's saying is if he as an apostle can humble himself and show that he's been some places and look at him now, then you being who you are should be able to humble yourself as well and not live upon where you are now. But I always think about that you came from a past. You came from somewhere. And don't be so snobbish because you got saved that you can't reach other people. Always have gratitude about where you came from and where God took you from so you can help others. Have I not seen Jesus Christ our Lord? Or not ye my work in the Lord? Verse 2 says, if I be not an apostle unto others, yet doubtless I am to you. For the seal of my apostleship are ye in the Lord. Mine answer to them that do examine me is this: have we not power to eat and to drink? Have we not power to lead about a sister, a wife, as well as others apostles, and as the brother of the Lord Cephas? What he's saying is, I could have, gotten mad. I could have did all the other things that the apostle did, but I wanted to set aside myself to hear from God because I knew that I was needed in this world to sanctify myself, to set myself aside, to not have distraction or maybe a wife, because I had a ministry that I didn't want tainted. A lot of times we don't understand that. Not saying that we have to go as far as Paul did, but we do have to set ourselves aside away from certain people, away from certain things, so we can actually get where God wants us to go. If we always in a circle of people and we can't never hear God, we're missing what our true calling is. God is saying it takes you to set aside yourself time with Him, what you need to be doing in Him. Because at the end of the day, the only thing that you do for God is what's going to stand. Nothing else is going to stand today in this hour, this time, but what you do for God. And we must understand that as a people that who you think I am in the flesh, it matters to me. But in the spiritual realm, it doesn't matter who you think I am, because at the end of the day, it's who God think I am, who God say I am. At the end of the day, that's the only thing that matters, y'all. That's what Paul was saying. Paul was saying, I had to set myself aside because my flesh be mad. My flesh never wanted to worry about my sisters, not worry about my brothers, But my spirit was saying that I need to be set aside to do my Father's work. Make sure that you give God His due time so He can elevate you in the areas that He needs to elevate you together, so He can tell me what I need to do to anybody. But it takes time for you to set aside time for God to talk to you so you can know where to go. The devil is that he wants you to go here. He wants you to go there. He always wants some stuff going on. He always wants you to have a lot of stuff going on, so you can't sit down, because remember, God is what? A still small voice waiting. So always set aside some time, because I promise you, if you set aside some time for Him, He gonna give you the desires of your heart. He gonna manifest the things to you. But always set aside and make time for Him. Amen. Or I only and Barnabas have not we power to forbear work, who goeth a warfare anytime at his own charge, who planted a vineyard and eateth not of the fruit thereof, or who feedeth a flock and eateth not of the milk of the flock. This is what he's saying right here. Let me explain this right now. He's saying that the fruits of your labor, after you labor all the time, do you not want to see what you've done? Like, that's like somebody doing all this labor, and then when the fruits come, you don't eat nothing. But Paul's saying that a person who in the garden all this time, making sure the fruit look right, making sure the green look right, you need to tell you're going to pick them and everything, but you ain't going to eat them. You did all the leg work, but you're not going to taste them. God is saying, take your time to be able to see the fruits of your labor. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Paul said, I was so caught up in doing God's work, what God wanted me to do. He don't have the same calling. This is what he wants people to understand. We look at other people's lives and then we base our lives on their lives. No, there's so many different callings that God got for each and every one of us. You can't be like me. I can't be like you. Guess what? At the end of the day, that's fine. See, people don't want, see, even in scripture, he said, what if we all is? See, scripture tells us that everybody can't be the same thing. But we have in church, y'all where if I don't dress like you, if I don't look like you, if I don't praise God the way you do, then it's some purity, then that's all that matters between me and my relationship with God. We have to stop judging people on the way that they praise God, the way that they live their life, because it has to be holy, because the Bible said, with your holy, God's holy, better, and then we pay value and moving on and being and women of God. We gotta stop making y'all. We gotta stop making our own rules in this walk. God has already laid the foundation. He's already taught this. He's already put this in the Bible. All we gotta do is read it, let it manifest in our spirit, and walk with it. We gotta stop changing stuff. But we say don't add and don't take away the scripture. We gotta stop doing that. And we do it like in nature, because this is what we used to do. And so what we do is by saying nature, I do want to go here. Before I go any further, I want to let y'all understand that I have enough liberty and wisdom to understand if I go somewhere and I know that's how they dress. That's how, see, this is what people better realize, okay? For example, I don't know if y'all remember, we had, it was a fifth Sunday, former fifth Sunday. Well, you know, that's casual Sunday for us. So I did the casual Sunday, but I had to go preach in Mississippi. So after I did the casual Sunday here, I went in the house and put on the tie and went in because man, it was out of respect. Now, I was gonna preach the same way, no matter if I was dressed like what I dressed here or when I said, y'all dressing up, so I'm gonna dress up. I was gonna preach the same way. But you have to understand people. This goes back to understand. If I would have went up there, somebody may have missed something because they was looking at the way I was dressed. So if I understand that, if I have the knowledge to understand that, what I do is I roll with their dress code because I want people, because my job is to minister. See, people don't understand. My job is to minister. So I have enough wisdom to understand that if I think somebody is not going to receive me because of dress code, and I'm going to somebody else, now they come here, there. I have enough wisdom, I have enough knowledge to understand that. Let me ask the way I supposed how y'all dress, because so when I get there, that's one obstacle out the way, because I'm already young. See, I understand what's going on in the world. I'm already young. So if I'm already young and I come with a t-shirt on and some jeans dressed in a shirt and tie, then I'm already looking like I don't know nothing. And now you can't even listen to what I'm saying in the word, and the word is true, but you didn't get past my dress code. But since I know people are like that, what I do, I call first before I go places. If you want me to wear a tie, guess what? I'm gonna wear a tie. What Paul is gonna show us is, as long as it don't go against Christian values, as long as it go against God, then it's okay to when you go to somebody else's place of worship to dress the part. They want you to do some stuff that you know God don't want you to do. Then you can say no. We have to learn liberty. We have to learn wisdom with the liberty that we have. It ain't gonna hurt my pride anymore that I dressed up to go to their church. Right. Knowing that I don't dress up all the time. Right. But I'm going to deliver a word. I want to make sure everybody get it. So I'm going to do what I want everybody to get. That's what we got to do. That's what Paul wants to understand. We are here to be witnesses. Can you get out of your own self and your own element in what you want to do and be a witness? Can you do that? That's what it takes these days. It takes you get out of yourself and be a witness to somebody. That's what we, as men and women, to go. But at the end of the day, before you're a pastor, before you're an evangelist, before you're a prophet or a teacher, before you enter the things, when God called you, He called you to be a witness for Him. That's your first call, to be a witness. And people look over that. Verse 8 says, say I these things as a man, or say not the law, thou shalt not muzzle the mouth of the ox that treadeth out the corn. Does God take care for oxen? Or say ye it altogether for our sakes? For our sakes, no doubt, this is written, that he that ploweth should plow in hope. This is what I want to get to. The faith without works situations. You know that everything you do with God, you're hoping. You do stuff because even when you're on your natural job, you say work like you're working unto the Lord. Right. You're always in hope of understanding that no matter what, I'm doing the best I can for God. It don't matter how somebody else judges me. It don't matter how much somebody else. You always have a smile on your face. Because this is not about me. Right. You don't know who see you at your job. You don't know who is watching you. Ministry is not always talking. Ministry is living the life. So if you don't live the life, you can't minister to people, because as soon as you begin to live differently of living the life and then try to tell somebody something, always, you know, the people that always throw it in your face, what you just did 4 days ago. We have to, people gonna do it anyway, but less and less you should be having stuff for people to talk about. Because once you start weeding out stuff for them to talk about, now you begin to understand that them folks just don't want to live right. I want to get to where them folks, I can just start weeding out that them folks that don't want to live right. Because I want to get to where less and less I have stuff for folks to talk about. I was able to say I got an attitude quick. I'm getting rid of that quick attitude, so what you gonna talk about next? Well, I just don't like the way you dress. Well, you dress up, so what you got to say about that now? See, you gotta get where you're your own person, and whatever God allows you to do, and you know that it's not convicting, being able to do it and being able to say to other folks, I don't worry about you, I worry about what God said. Paul is saying, I want you to have enough liberty to understand what you can do. But if you know you're going into an area that's going to offend somebody. Yes. See, this is what it's all about. Not offending other folks, because we're causing other people to stumble because of our liberty sometimes. Because, let me explain, like, I know it's hard to grab that. You need to tell me, be understanding that it ain't that serious about certain situations. Yeah, because you're causing that person to stumble because they feel like it's that serious. So if I had a went in that church and preach like normal, with normal clothes, first thing I'm gonna say, they be out because of my dress. You have to learn that as you get older, you learn that. As you get more wisdom, you learn that. Because you are just talking upon dress code. They are. Ain't no get around it, no nothing. It is what it is. But if I go to your church, I ain't gonna go in there and call no turmoil. See, you got. We're gonna see later on in the scripture that he said, when I'm around the Jews, I do as the Jews. All he's saying is, if I know I'm going to a church, or if I know I'm going in a situation, long as it doesn't get me away from my walk with Christ, you ought to be able to handle it. So you ought to be able to handle it. We're so argumentative as saints. We're the most argumentative saints I have ever seen. All we do is argue about scripture. We don't even supposed to argue scripture. We don't want to argue the Bible. The word is true. So when you say it, you either gonna grab hold to truth and be set free, or you're going to be bound by what you want to do. It's nothing else. So it's nothing to argue about. Revelation can be different. See, those people understand. You know how many times, I say this all the time, you can read one scripture 4 times and get 4 different revelations. Stop getting mad at other folks because they got God gave them revelation. But understand that sometimes people just use scripture to rectify or edify their wrongdoing. You know, people can flip up scriptures and say, well, this means this, and I'm just, or they use scripture to beat you up. There's so many different ways that people use scripture, and God really wants scripture to make you free from sin. That's all scriptures was supposed to. Scriptures was supposed to just teach you how to live holy, teach you to get away from your sin. People teach it to bound you up even more than you already were. We got to learn what scripture for. He said, thy word is thy truth, and the truth shall what? Make you free. Why am I bound by your religion? It's called religion. Paul's trying to get us out of religion and get us into spirituality that once you get it in here, you'll break loose from everything that God don't want you to have. It's as simple as that. We make living for God hard. Living for God is not hard if you're ready to live the life. He said, verse 10 said, or say ye it altogether for our sake. For our sake, no doubt, this is written, that he that ploweth should plow in hope, and that he that thresheth in hope should be a partaker of his hope. Man, look, stop when you get something new, or when you go places. Stop feeling like you should feel sorry for other people ain't going nowhere. Don't you feel sorry for God blessing you. The problem, don't ever feel sorry, because once you start living right, I'm going to live it with you. Start doing better, God is going to bless you. That's a part of it. He said, seek ye first the kingdom of God and all of his right, all these other things we have. If you start, the more you seek, the more you're going to get. And that's just the bottom line. He said, he's not a man that should allow the one to be drawn to repentance. So therefore, that means if he said that scripture, the more and more you get of God, the more he bless you, he's going to give you the desires of your heart. Do not say you sorry for living. You guys, we gotta stop thinking that we can apologize for getting something. We can apologize. Think we gotta apologize for making some of our sin. Yes. We gotta apologize for working hard and being seeing the fruits of our labor and balling a little bit. We gotta stop thinking that we should feel sorry for making it in life. What am I feeling sorry for? I'm reading scripture, I'm comprehending them, he's giving me what I want, he's blessing me. I'm not saying I'm sorry for that. I'm gonna keep living. Now, if your lip want to be poked out while God bless me, that's on you. Paul is saying, stop being sorry for being blessed. He said, stop it today. Because folks don't like it because folks don't want to work for real. Folks don't want to work hard. They don't want to pray for real. They do not want to do no labor. But they want all the fruit. Get them folks, as soon as you go laboring, and then they want to got their hand out. If you had enough energy to put your hand out, you had enough energy to go to work. Amen. So don't get mad at me because I'm blessed. Don't get mad at me. I work extra hard in the church by pleasing my wife, my children. I work extra hard. Amen. I deserve to be blessed. Amen. Because scripture tell me that. I no more will I apologize for moving forward in my life. No. I know what I do. I know I do what I'm supposed to do. But what we say in verse 11, this for all of us. If we have sown unto you spiritual things, if I have sown in you spirit, see, Paul was saying, don't live like me. Everybody don't have to live like me. Because see, if you remember, Paul was saying he ain't doing none of that. And he's not doing that because that is not his calling. His calling is to straight to win souls. See, y'all gotta understand, Paul had been crucifying folks so long. He had been persecuting Christians for so long that now His whole job was winning souls. He was killing souls, and now God changed him around. Because the whole time when he didn't understand religion, when he just had a religion, he didn't have spirituality. All he did all the time was, if you went against his religion, he killed you. That was his job, and he did it to the fullest. But winning souls, because God wanted somebody, he wanted to take that characteristic, switch it around so he can win souls. Because we had other people doing other stuff, and they had other ways of thinking. He needed somebody to only want to win souls, and that's it. He won't worry about no wife. He won't worry about all he knew. He needed to win souls. It's gonna be people like that. But people that's like that doesn't need to push what they are upon you. This is people's problem. God calls them to be something. So they need other people to run the race that God gave them. They don't know how to do it themselves. So therefore, they want to pull you into their calling. And if you don't be strong enough, you'll get pulled into their calling and know it was called to do that type of stuff, and you'll be miserable and you end up backsliding. Just being honest with you. But if you run your own race with patience, do what God tells you to do, have a personal relationship, you won't have to worry about super so-and-so or so-and-so trying to push their job on you. That's all you gotta do. Just say, that's not my call. There ain't nothing wrong with telling folks, because you can tell them that and be free, or you can be bound by what they want you to do. I want y'all to not be bound by what other folks want you to do. Why would he say in verse 11? If we have sown unto you, it is a great thing if we shall reap your carnal things. Okay, I'm going to get so much of God. He said, if I seek him first, all the carnal things that he asked me, all the other things that I want in this natural life. So when you start getting natural blessings, again, do not say you saw. Don't apologize, because you've been trying your best to live your best for God, and he's blessing you for it. What is you explaining yourself? I just want everybody to understand. Don't be explaining yourself for God's blessings. Don't do that. It is not going to read natural when you impart in spirituality the way you're supposed to. There's nothing wrong with it. 12, if others be his power over you, or not be rather. Nevertheless, we have not used this power, but suffer all things, lest we should hinder the gospel of Christ. So listen to what he's saying is again. If y'all try to live like him, you ain't built for that. You're hindering the gospel, because you're not going to be fully committed to be like Paul if a Paul-like spirit was not in your category. Once you start trying to live like sister so-and-so or brother so-and-so, you start trying to preach like brother so-and-so, sister so-and-so, you begin to so much try to be like them that you forget to be like Christ. That's why I don't want my people to do. I don't want my people to be so caught up in being like Chris that they don't see Christ. Because I'm just a messenger for Christ. I just took my job and did. What is your job? If you want to be like me and say, Chris did his job, I'm going to do my job. I don't want you to try to do my job for me. All I want you to help me do mine. All I want you to do is take my perseverance, take the stuff I deal with, and how God break them out away from me, and I keep going, do that, and learn from that. But don't try to do my job. We got too many people trying to do other people's jobs in churches, and that's why it's all this clashing. That's why all this mess in churches. Because everybody want to be in front of the podium. Everybody want to be the best. What is your job? If your job is just being an usher, man, be the best usher you can be. We all need ushers. We all need somebody to tell somebody what to see. Because what happens is, if you're in a big church and nobody is escorting you around, now everybody's sitting in this one section. Everybody cried all over, and they wonder why they hot in this section. Because all these seats over here and nobody was directing it. See, like us can have jobs too. Everybody have their job. Problem is, people don't want to accept what they want to do because sometimes it ain't big enough for them. Every job in God's body is big. It ain't no big eyes and little U's in this body of Christ. Learn how to do your job. Verse 13 says, do ye not know that they which minister about holy things live of the things of the temple, and they which wait at the altar are partakers with the altar. Even so have the law ordained that they which preach the gospel should live of the gospel. Now it's changing into spirituality. Because now it's want to let you know we got so many people preaching the gospel and living. So now it's switching now. So we went from if you read spiritually, don't get mad if you preach naturally. You read naturally. Now he's saying to make sure you get the first part, now you really got to do this. You really got to make sure that when you around here preaching, teaching, witnessing, don't be telling folks to do stuff that you ain't doing. That's so many people that would they not reality their own life. They only can tell you what to do. But when you see them, they do an opposite of what they told you to do. And when you say that to them, now they mad at you. It's time for us to live and practice what we preach. Even so have the law ordained that they which preach the gospel should live of the gospel. But I have used none of these things, neither have I written these things, that it should be so done unto me. For it were better for me to die than that any man should make me glory in God. What he's saying is, man, it's better for me to die before I take glory for my life. For me to take glory for what God has given me. Because all of this that I do, all of this that I get, it comes from above. When I start feeling like people getting saved because of me, just being honest, because it was never about me from the very beginning. God used what was inside of me. He said, hey, I put something inside of you. I put characteristics inside of you that's going to make you a part of this generation. Don't get beside yourself thinking because I'm using you that you some big wig. No, I'm using what I put inside of you from the beginning to reach somebody. Continue to reach for it. Don't get beside yourself. That's all he's saying. Because we often get beside ourselves because God is using us. But I have used none of these things, neither have I written these things, that I should be so done unto me. For it were better for me to die than that any man should make my glory void. For though I preach the gospel, I have nothing to glory of. I hear that. Even men make me upset. Women make me upset when they taking care of their children. Are they doing what they're supposed to do? Are they? You know what you're supposed to do. Like we won't pat on the back for something that we're supposed to do. I understand that everybody want to be appreciated, but let your appreciation come from everybody. And people, that was they were war. People seen it. So I want you to understand that we gotta stop wanting just everybody to see us and saying, "Well, you a good dad." That's right. What? Well, you know you be taking care of your wife. Do I like hearing that? Yeah. I'm not gonna lie. But do I put that before how God feel about me? Because be saying once they ain't mad. Because they mad. This is what I'm saying. This is why how folks feel about you shouldn't matter, because folks one day will love the dirty draws, and the next day they hate you. That's why we can't be hard upon how people feel about us. Because they flip-flop so quick, especially in this day and time. Little stuff make people hate you now. Small things, small problems. They hate you now. Little disagreements because folks don't know how to come together and talk to one another. Now it's a whole altercation about something that was this big. It was this big. But because we're not grown enough to sit down and have a conversation, not go too far. Look at the news. Look at our world.
Yes.
Look at our world now.
Yes.
Can nobody have a talk no more? Everything's above talking. Working situation life. But though I preach the gospel, verse 16, I have nothing to go on. Necessity is laid upon me. It's a necessity that I do this. Yea, woe is unto me if I preach not the gospel. So this is what he said. He said, now I can act like I get accolades for doing my job, but in actuality, if I don't do my job, I got a problem.
Right.
I want people to understand what they like about it. Because when you don't do what God asks you to do, and you wonder why your life ain't going correctly, that's just a woe that was unto you. Everybody got a choice to make. You were put on this earth for what? The glorification of Christ, the magnifying of Christ, the witnessing to folks to get them to Christ. If you're not doing that, if your life is not going correctly because you now know what you're supposed to be doing and not doing, you're being disobedient. Disobedient is a sin. So therefore, if you're not doing what God is calling you to do, what He's asking you to do, then you wonder why you're not going to get the benefits of it. That's why. It's very simple tonight, y'all. You do what God asks you to do. You drop them blessings down that you don't have room enough to see. Do some of this stuff. You get it because you. But as soon as you turn your back on Him, don't think He to turn His back on you. You sound the same. Yesterday, today, forevermore. So if God was facing this way, and I veer off, and now I'm looking this way, or this way, and all this turmoil is this way, whose fault is it? Think about it. It's your own fault because He was right there, able to protect you. He was out there ready to tell you, hey, don't look behind you. Hey, look on the side of you. Don't go this way. But once you turned around, you turned your back to the person who's going to help you. And you wonder why you go through so much. Because you turned your back on him. Again, He said, I'll never leave you nor forsake you. Verse 17. For if I do this thing willingly, it's another thing. I think I told this story. We asked me to cook some grits one time. We cooked her breakfast. She was tired. I wasn't that tired. I didn't feel like getting up. Just being up. She was going there and cook breakfast. I got up and did it, but it wasn't willingly. Them grits, I was tired. It had something to do with it, not because I didn't know how to cook grits. It was because I was willing to do it. God is saying, if you're willing to do what I ask you to do you know how much better and easier it is? Life is easier because I was willing to be who I am.
That's right.
Every facet of my life is easy because I said, God, now you said I can do this. I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. You have already given me the strength. Now it's my willingness to do what you've already strengthened and put me to do. It's just that simple. I want you to understand how simple life is. We make it hard. By being unwillingness, the unwillingness to do what God has us to do. And we want our life hard. The Bible says the ways of a transgressor is hard. Folks who do wrong is hard for them. He look easy, but then you see them 5 years from now and they all beat up. The ways of a transgressor is hard. Like, y'all see them folks that y'all went to school with them in, just being the other day. You still got your youth a little bit and they looking like they have a hard life. Because the ways of a transgressor is hard. They didn't look like they had a hard life, but they did. They did. I want y'all to see this stuff. It's face back. Once you get the knowledge to understand why stuff happens, you tend less and less not to want to go through that. The ones who want to take heat, the other people that don't want to take heat, they need to work because they know to do good and they do wrong, which is a sin. For if I do this thing willingly, I have a reward. But if against my will, a dispensation of the gospel is committed unto me. You know, walk doing something because you didn't really want to do it, but you just don't do it just because. You wonder why it ain't nothing on the back end for you. What is my reward? Verily, that when I preach the gospel, I may make the gospel of Christ without charge. Watch people who always tell you, they name ain't never Christ. It's always Pastor Christ. It's always Prophet Christ. It's always. Don't you know your calling to make room for you? Look, it'll make room for you.
Yes.
Look, whatever place you gotta go, it'll make room for you. The problem is stop bombarding folk with your calling.
Yeah, make room for you. Sure will.
I would have been able to see your gift if you weren't in front of your gift trying to get me to see your gift. You do know I'm a pastor, right? And it's just got to give you a hard time at your work. I love them kind. I love them kind. They give you all the hard time at your job, and then want to throw in that they're pastor and say, God bless you. When you walk up out of here, I'm gonna be very blessed. I'm gonna be real blessed when you get up out of here.
I know that's right. Amen. Amen.
Your gift don't make room for you.
Sure will.
Say, what is my reward? Better than when I preach the gospel, I may make the gospel of Christ without charge, that I lose not my power in the gospel. For though I be free from all men, yet have I made myself servant unto all, that I might gain the more. Hold on. So every time, instead of me acting funny because y'all in saints pass that person by. Version of Levi, everybody passed the man, passed them by. It took a good Samaritan, just a regular old Joe off the street to show somebody what God love looks like.
That's right.
You run a claim to God every day, but it still don't show what God looks like. Because it's on the outside, not on the inside. That's what we fail to realize. We can look the part all day, but are you really that person? It's on the inside. Yeah, I made myself servant unto all, that I might gain the more. And unto the Jews, I became what? As a Jew. See, it's lining up again. Being able to be relatable is all that means. All that means is I can relate to that. I don't try to change you by saying, why do you go to that church? How many people do that? You need to be coming over here to my church.
Yes.
Then they come over here to your church and be like, why did you ask me to come here? Try to make them folk go to your church like they're a church home. Now they ask you about your church, they ask you can they come and visit, by all means, but stop trying to take, y'all stop trying to take folks from the church, no. Oh, they're having at your church. If you came over here, you're a lie. It's mess everywhere. It's problems everywhere. Man, stop trying to work out their problem over there.
Yes.
It's easy to know what they already got. When they get to church, they already know they don't need to sit by some stuff because you don't talk to everybody. So what they gonna do? They gonna ask the usher, can they sit over here because they seen some so mess itself over there. You walking them into the lines. So when they sit by the person because they look like they saved and they sit down with them, why did you ask me to come here with these mess at home? I just want y'all to understand what be going on. Like, got problem everywhere. Got problem everywhere. And unto the Jews I became as a Jew, that I might gain what? The Jews. To them that are under the law and under the law, that I might gain them that are out. To them that are without law, as without law, being not without law to God, but under the law to Christ. Being able to sympathize and say, hey, I've sinned before. I'm not going to go back and sin with you to reach you. But I'm going to tell you that I was at that point that you're at. But I got a God, the one and true, only God that saved me from what you're going through right now. That's all they're saying. Also, I can go around these people because I'm healed from this. So I go around them and I tell them about my Savior and who healed me from it. Yes, I was at your same point in life. You know, God allowed you to go through stuff. So if I made it not, if I made it out, my God is the person. I'm sitting here today saved and healed. That means you got the same ability. That's what people need to hear. Do you know people need to hear hope? People need to have hope in something. The only person have hope is God. They trying everything else. See that? You people don't understand. They trying everything else, like I said Sunday, to build a wall. So if you able to get in that crack, if they open up a crack and you can actually talk to them about Christ, the weak became as weak, that I might gain the weak. I am made all things to all men, that I might by I don't want you to get discouraged when you don't get somebody. You can give them the best message that you got in your spirit to give them. But if they ain't ready, guess what? They're not ready. They're not ready. You did your part though. The blood off your hand is on them now. You gave the word. Look at them. To the weak became I as weak, that might gain the weak, that I might gain the weak. I am made all things to all men, that I might by all means save some. Gotta make sure we read that correctly. I'm gonna try to make sure everybody hear the gospel, because I want everybody saved because my God wants everybody saved. But I do have enough knowledge to know that everybody ain't gonna be saved. Hey, but I'm gonna try to. Don't you get to where you don't want to try to, because you know I don't make them. See, that's why you can't give certain people certain knowledge, because once they get knowledge, then now they God. Oh, you probably don't get saved no way. So I ain't gonna even witness to you. That'd be the main person they gonna get saved.
Yes.
That'd be the main person. The one that you think don't be saved, because they hypocritical. I want to talk to the one that ain't live with God. None of them that don't know nothing about God. They're the one I want to talk to, because they live in all that God to do for the devil. They doing everything the devil tell them to do. So I know if I can just get inside it and get them to talk about God, and they prick their heart, they gonna live all they know how to do for God. Want me to give you an example? Paul, y'all, that's why I love Paul. But he did everything he knew to do. I don't really like to my deal because they fake. I want somebody who's gonna beat themselves all the time. God gonna change them all the time. Before who be straddling the fence, we lukewarm because they lukewarm. I wish that, see, I wish some people like, oh, that means I wish that you be hot and cold too. I can deal with the biggest sinner before I can deal with a person who saved one day and the next day they ain't saved. Let me deal with the sinner. Because at least I know what I'm getting, like a mutt. I don't want to hear it now. God gave me, be like a mutt. When it come out, you don't know which part of what they gonna get. One day they want to act like this. Maybe they want to act, you never know. I want you to be full-blooded what you are. At least I know what I'm dealing with. Woo! I deal with such and such today. Oh Lord, well, I know when I get right now, I'm just gonna talk about Christ all the time. I know I ain't got enough time to talk to them right now, because soon music is gonna come out and we're gonna get to having a good time. But who I don't like is you with them today, so you bless them how they faith. You with them today, so you lit. I just want to know, who are you? About to choose to be there. It's how you be lit, but you gonna be lit for Christ or you gonna be lit for the devil. You can't be lit for both. It's another thing I don't understand for grace, and I have grace. But at one day it's gonna be, you're gonna do this or you're gonna do that. Choose you did that. You gotta have it. Everything I do is for the gospel's sake, that I might be a partaker thereof with you. Know ye not that they which run in a race run all, but one receives the prize. So run that ye may obtain. And every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate in all things. Now they do it to obtain a corruptible, they're saying it is. Basically, are we running a race? This is what you don't understand. I've been now. I wake up, man. I wake up one morning. I just be on fire. I be praying. This is how you believe. Boy, I actually just got saved. This is how you believe. I wake up one morning. I ain't answer nobody phone call. We talk about what they want to talk about. No, I just want to pray. I just want to seek God. And then no, I ain't getting no more hangovers. It make me birth out your flesh say. This is what. That's all I'm saying. Let them go through some heartache. Let them go through some pain. Let some stuff happen. If they still talking about Christ, then we might have some. But getting down on themselves, I just don't know why this keep happening to me. What I don't like is a pity party. I don't like it right there. I don't know why this keep happening to me. And God telling me in the scripture, my grace is sufficient
for me.
These folks know scripture don't mean yes. These folks know scripture. Every time you feel a pain, my grace, oh, you know your grace is sufficient. Every time sickness try to come, every time the devil try to show his head, do you know that God spoke what was written in the scripture to him? And we don't never do that. We start out like a chicken. I don't know it. I always will. Grow. You gotta grow up. You gotta grow up in God. But it's up to us. It's the will. No, it's the will. What else you have the will to do? If you're not willing yourself to victory, that's what you always do. You always lose. You know will yourself, you ain't built for it. You gotta let God build you for winning. That's why He let you go through stuff so you can be built to win. Verse 26, I doubt you, so fight I, not as one that beateth the air, but I keep under my body. I just tell my body because it's a mind thing. If the devil gets your mind,
yes, yes.
Keep on always thinking you can't be you. I'm always going through this. Or this person always hurting me. They're going to keep hurting you.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? This person, if you always saying he or she always hurting you, what are they going to do? It's life and death and power to tongue. And you wonder why they keep hurting you because you said that. Either pray that this person stop hurting you or pray that you not, man, you got to learn to pray. God just know the Lord prayer. That's it. I'm saved about my situation too.
Yes, yes.
They don't want to have no conversation with them and wonder why stuff don't change. You want to talk to everybody who can't help you. The man sitting right there trying to help you. I've been preaching God. I've been taught my children what way to go. And at the end of the day, I bust hell wide open. Because I ain't want to live it. I'm telling you, it's going to be a lot of people do that. There's going to be a lot of people bust hell wide open because they didn't practice what they do. Able to do it themselves because of their circumstances, because of their situations. Let's not be that. Say it. Father, let me become Father, tell me thank you, Father, for this word. Actually, Father, that we hide this word in our heart and not sin against you. We thank you for the one that came out tonight. We thank you for the ones who watched and we were going to watch, Father. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen.
Mary, anything you want to add when we close?
I thank God for the word. Thank God I believe being able to come tonight. And when I said it was some